Hello and welcome to class. This is the informative essay walkthrough. So what we're doing is going through the assignment to help make sure that you understand what the assignment is and what I'm looking for from you in this assignment. All right, so you're going to choose a prompt from Read to Write Activity 5.1 or Read to Write Activity 6.1 that comes from your Writing to Read, Reading to Write book. All right, and then you're going to choose a prompt. And once you've chosen which prompt you want to write about, you're going to write an essay to the audience that's named in the prompt for the purpose, right? So it might be a cause and effect for students. It might be a persuasive for admin, staff, and faculty, right? It really is going to depend on what prompt you chose, what your audience and what your purpose is going to be. You're going to organize your essay following that strategy. So if you choose a cause and effect essay, then it's going to be one cause leads to these many effects, or these three causes lead to this one effect. Or maybe it's a persuasive essay, this is my opinion, here are the reasons I'm right, and you're going to explain those, okay? You may use the source material that's included in the textbook because each chapter is about a specific thing. So like chapter 5 is about student sleeplessness, and chapter 6 has a lot of research and source material about student debt. Right, and so you can use that, but you don't have to be limited to just that. You can choose to do outside research if you want to. Don't be afraid to do outside research. All right, whatever research you use from the textbook or from your own research, you want to use signal phrases, and you are well familiar with signal phrases. We've been doing them with summaries. All right, that's the whole thing with, according to the author in chapter title, the main idea is blah, blah, blah. Right, you've been practicing that, so you have that skill. Right, so every time you research, you're including research, you want to include that signal phrase to tell the reader, this is not my idea, this is the research idea of somebody else. What I'm looking for from you is an essay of 3 to 5 pages, which I know, 3 to 5 pages, it's a standard college essay. That's normal, right? And if you're like, that's so much, that's normal. The essay should have a clearly identifiable thesis, right, that is reflected in the body paragraphs, topic, sentences. And if you're not 100% sure what that is, I do encourage you to go back and watch the 5-paragraph essay lecture. Because I do explain that in a lot more depth. All right, but the thesis statement should be really clearly identifiable. As a reader, I should be able to find that. All right, and the body paragraph should reflect back to the thesis statement. All right, your body paragraph should be well developed. That means going beyond the 5 sentences of a paragraph. I'm looking for the 7 to 12 sentence paragraph here. All right, you should be using your source material to create that third level of detail that I'm looking for. All right, and we've talked about that in the 5-paragraph essay lecture. All right, and it should be free of sentence level errors, which is something we're going to be working on all the way through the semester. All right, the assignment meets these general education goals for your portfolio, and by the end of this assignment, all right, you will be able to have done all these things. All right, so you're going to have applied knowledge of the writing process to a variety of writing tasks to explain a topic in a clear, logical, easy to understand way. Be able to adopt appropriate voice, tone, and level of formality because you're writing to a specified audience. All right, process and develop strategies for generating, revising, editing, and proofreading. Correctness, visit the writing lab. All right, those are all the things I'm going to be asking you to do for this assignment. All right, so moving on to the grading part. All right, remember that the proficient column, that's your 100 out of 100. The advanced column is your extra credit. Your needs work is you sort of kind of got it, but not really. And then missing is you just totally don't have it at all. All right, stay out of the missing column. So the proficient for the purpose, the topic meets the chosen prompt's purpose. So as a reader, I'm going to look at this and go, okay, so it chose 5.1 number 4, and the purpose was a cause and effect essay. Did the student write a cause and effect essay? Now, I don't know if that's true or not. I just totally made that up. And then, yes or no. All right, so it meets the chosen prompt's purpose. All right. And audience is clearly identifiable. So as a reader, 5.1 number 4 is for students. So as a reader, I should be able to tell this is for students. All right, organization. And again, I still don't know if that's true. I haven't looked at number 4, 5.1. Organization, so it should be appropriate for the topic. Your thesis must be identifiable. You'll notice here that if the organization is unclear or if it's missing a thesis statement, you've lost some points. Okay. Development of ideas. The ideas should be clearly explained or defined. As a reader, it should be easy to follow. Here's your GUMP. You'll notice that this has squeezed in a little bit from the last assignment. All right, so you're allowed fewer errors this time. And then MLA format. And again, MLA format, we worked on that the second day. That's stuff that you have in place now. You know how to do this. All right, and if you're not sure, don't be afraid to go watch the MLA lecture. All right. I've given you an example here. All right, so here it is. And if you look through it, you'll see the important things. So I've got a clear thesis statement right here. So I can tell you with certainty the key to success with online classes is regular scheduling, constant feedback discussion with instructors, and constantly being on top of the due dates. So that's a clear thesis statement. Here's the key to success, and doing this, this, and this. Okay. And then you'll notice my topic sentence here. We'll start with regular scheduling. All right, see how that ties right in nicely with my thesis right here. All my topic sentences are going to do that. All right. Really hard to maintain a schedule, which is why it's important to be in contact with your teachers. That ties right back to my thesis statement, constant feedback discussion with instructors. All right, I'm looking at that for you. I will let you read this on your own. I would like to point out to you that we are going to go and visit the writing lab for this assignment, and so go look at writing lab 2 and 5. All right, writing lab number 2 is basically your first draft. You're going to take it to the writing lab, have the tutors help you. Your writing lab number 5 is going to be your second draft, and you'll have to go to the tutors and have the tutors help you. All right, so that is a component of this assignment. Please let me know what questions you have. I'm happy to answer any. I'll talk to you later.